We're back now with our Consumer Confidential and a look at a service that provides experts on demand to answer a whole range of day-to-day questions. So if you have some expertise to offer, it could also be an unexpected side hustle for you. Yeah. NBC News senior consumer investigative correspondent Vicky Nguyen looked into JustAnswer.
Hi.
I love this idea.
It's a really cool concept, and it's been around for a little bit, and I think a lot of people still don't know about it. Good morning to you. We all have the internet right here in our hand on our phones, right? And all the new artificial intelligence apps are ready to take questions. So you might be wondering, why would you ever pay for a service to get answers? Well, connecting with an expert over the phone might sound old-fashioned, but we talk to a lot of people who say it can be the fastest way to solve your problems.
It's the service you didn't know you might actually need. JustAnswer was founded 21 years ago by Andy Kurtzig when his pregnant wife couldn't get answers to her questions because her doctor was too busy. How do you explain how this service works?
So JustAnswer is a website where people can go and talk to an expert anytime they want. Doctors, lawyers, mechanics, accountants, tech support, any kind of expert, online, real time, 24/7.
We have the internet, we have artificial intelligence. Why do we need to pay for a service like this?
Well, for issues that are really important to you, accuracy is really important. And what we found with all the different AIs out there is that on average, they're incorrect 37% of the time.
Studies about AI's accuracy rates vary, but aside from possible errors, there's also the rabbit hole of going down an internet black hole when you have a question. Just ask Carol Cameron. For the past decade, she says her subscription to JustAnswer has helped her solve issues with her computer, car, and pet's health. Even walked her through how to repair the sidewalk in front of her home. So they taught you how to mix up some cement to repair your own walkway?
Yes.
How much money do you think this service has helped you save?
I would say probably $20,000 at least.
The service, which says it provides answers in just minutes, offers 13,000 experts in 150 categories, speaking 4 different languages. Customers can submit questions via email or request a phone call with an expert. Subscriptions range from $30 to $125 a month, depending on the category. JustAnswer has a B+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, with most complaints centered around memberships. The company says consumers can cancel at any time. For people with expertise to share, JustAnswer is also a popular side hustle. Retired contractor Todd Tripp now works as one of its experts.
I've been answering questions on everything in home improvement that you can think of.
He says he's made $27,000 so far this year, answering questions for just a few hours a day, even while traveling. But more than the money, he says it's the purpose he feels helping people. His proudest moment came recently during Hurricane Milton, when he helped a Florida couple turn off their pool valve to prevent it from overflowing.
Well, they were pretty frantic because the water was starting to come into their house. He was able to go out and find that valve and open it. And just as they kind of said yes, the phone went dead.
Did you ever hear back from them?
You know, I've texted them back twice, and they said everything's great, we're fine, all is good.
For JustAnswer tech expert and mom, Kat Sandlin, the flexibility of working from home turned this side hustle into her full-time job.
I do like to pick up calls during 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. because my house is quiet. My son is at school.
She says she earns nearly $60,000 a year working 8-hour days, and also has had time to get additional schooling to boost her expertise.
It allowed me to go back to college 3 times, and I have been able to use every one of those degrees to make even more earnings.
For customers like Carol, the access to answers has been a lifesaver and worth the investment.
For my money, I've done very well with their advice.
Well, becoming an expert on JustAnswer isn't easy. The CEO says they hire only about 5% of those who apply. He says the experts go through background checks and they have to be currently licensed in their field. So when you get an expert on the line, they really are an expert.
Are there other services like this out there?
You know, there are, but this one is the biggest with the most experts across the most categories. Okay. And they say if you get an answer and you're not satisfied, they will connect you with someone else. Oh. And you can cancel at any time, but read the fine print so you know exactly what's included in your subscription. But you think about all the little things around your house, legal issues, things with your pets. It's nice to have an expert on call.
But for both of you, how many people come up to you and are like, hey, what's the weather going to be like on my vacation next week?
A lot.
Right?
Yes.
So you can start charging.
We could be making money off this.
You get what you pay for.
That's true.
Vicky, thank you.
You bet.
All right.